What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video, we're actually going to be looking at the top 5 crypto hardwares, okay? So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so the crypto hardwares we're going to look at are based on a couple things. First is going to be how safe and how long they've been in the business. So has there been any big issues with the crypto wallet? How long has it been available? How many customers are happy with it? How many breaches? How many hacks? Now the second is going to be how effective it is. So how easy it is to use, how easy is the user interface, how many coins they have, how many pairs. And the third one is going to be obviously price. So price is a determining factor, of course. And so we're going to go into all of these aspects. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about is obviously none other than the Ledger Nano X. Now, Ledger has been around for almost as long as crypto has been around. They've been around for a very long time. And throughout the years, they really have shown themselves to be the leading crypto hardware wallets, essentially. Like everyone that's been in crypto for a bit, they might not know all the extra wallets apart from Trezor, but they will know Ledger. Ledger is very well known, very well based. They have a lot of clients. They've been around for so long, and their performance have outshined the industry, basically. They've been around for so long with very little leaks, very little issues. And yeah, so without any further ado, let's jump into the one that I would recommend. Now, the one I would recommend is the Ledger Nano X. Why? Because firstly, it's not too expensive, right? So this is in IDR because I'm currently in Indonesia for a bit. So this is about, we're going to say $180-ish, $180 for this little USB stick looking hardware wallet, right? So they do have a lot of cryptos available on it, right? So your crypto is totally accessible, of course. And also, yeah, I forgot to mention, it's Bluetooth, so you don't have to plug it in, all that crap. If you're only using your phone and you're not on your computer, you can just use it, right? So you can stake your assets. They have a lot of supported coins. Now, they don't have many like some of the other wallets, but also I like this one because it is a good in-betweener, right? Now we have the Ledger Stacks, but that's more like a phone, right? You have to think about it also. If a guy comes to rob you, right? Is he more likely to take one of these USB stick drives if he knows nothing about crypto? No, he's not. Is he going to take the thing that looks like a bloody phone? I know I would. If I was robbing your house, I would take something that looks like these too, right? So it's also about how inconspicuous it is, how small it is, how easy it is to use, and also it's not too expensive, right? These ones we're looking at like 7 mil in IDR, so it's not $7 million, but this is the equivalent to maybe $450. $450 is a lot of money. You could be buying crypto, you could be buying altcoins. So I see spending that much on a ledger to be a bit too much. Now, the next one we're going to go into, and this one has withstood the test of time, and this is Trezor. Okay, so Trezor has been around for a very long time, almost as long as the Ledger. Now, Ledger is the big dog. Trezor has been the second dog almost every time. Now, a lot of people do use it, and it is a bit more expensive than Nano X, or around the same price, but I find it to be a bit more, let's say, there's less value in it than I would say the Ledger Nano. So it looks a bit like this. It's this little weird looking device, right, with a really weird shape. And so it is not Bluetooth, right? You do not have Bluetooth on the Trezor Safe 5. And it is very good nonetheless. Like you plug it into your computer via USB-C, and you will be able to, keep your crypto safe. Now, one thing that they have more coins available than Ledger. So it is an interesting option. If you think that how long the Ledger has been in the game and you don't want to go into Ledger and you somehow think that Trezor, you prefer the fact that it cannot be connected via Bluetooth, maybe for safety reasons, right? Then I would say that this one has survived a long time. There hasn't been a lot of breaches, and it has survived the test of time. So I think Trezor is definitely one option you should be looking into. Now, the third option, and this one I've actually never heard of before. I might have heard of it once or twice, but this is actually KeepKey. So this is a bit of a newer addition in the crypto hardware market, right? So it looks very interesting. Now, one thing that they sell very, very well on this page, and they're basically dissing everyone else, right, is they have a lot more crypto options. Now, if you look at things like even Trezor, they're not going to have Rune, they're not going to have Cosmos, they're not going to have BNB Beacon Change, they're not going to have all of these coins basically, right? And so they have it all. KeepKey probably out of all these wallets probably has the most coins you can hold on it, right? So if we go on the page, this is what it looks like. So it looks like a very strange looking device. Like if we look at the images, it's a very interesting device. Like it doesn't look like, I couldn't tell. Like I'm in the crypto space, I know what a ledger looks like because also I've seen Trezor, I've seen a ledger, but this, you, besides the fact that there's the name KeepKey, so like keep keys, right, like your key phrase, it's really doesn't look like something of value. Like someone wouldn't steal this from you, wouldn't see the value in it. And also the price tag is very, very cheap. Okay, so right now we're talking about $50, $45 to $50 for the KeepKey. Very affordable. Now it hasn't been around for a long time. You can see large, simple, sleek display, compatible with PC, Mac, and Linux. So it is not Bluetooth. And if we look at here, KeepKey desktop, okay. There isn't a lot of info on the product page, but it is very cheap. It does seem to have somewhat of a good user interface. So you have your PIN, and it's very basic, but it is very cheap. So out of all these options, this is actually going to be the cheapest one, right? So I would definitely, if you're more on the budget and you don't have that much crypto, let's say you have $1,000, then this would make the most sense. You're not going to spend $400 on a ledger or whatever, another crypto hardware wallet if you only have $1,000, right? So if you have a smaller portfolio, I would definitely think that this is a more reasonable solution. Now, the last option, the last hardware we're going to go into is what I've been using and what I find to be very interesting and very unique, but we'll talk about that one later. Now, the next one is going to be Ellipal. Okay, so Ellipal is basically, think about it like the big dog. It's kind of like the big ledger we saw before that kind of looks like a phone, right? So it looks like this. It's the Ellipal Titan 2. So it's not too expensive. It's about $200. So it's not a big scale up from Trezor or from Ledger. And I mean, it looks like a phone. Like it does absolutely look like a phone. If you look at it, it's like, I would definitely rob you because also you can scan the QR codes on it, right? It's really cool looking device. You can open it up, have your seed phrase. It's a very cool device, but make no mistake, it's basically a phone. Yeah, so basically I think that it is interesting. Like if you want to be in the more high end, right, but you don't want to buy the Ledger phone version, right, I would say that the Ellipal is definitely more affordable, and it does have 1,000 5-star reviews. Now, are these fake? Possibly. I think they are not. I think a lot of them are not. So I haven't seen complaints online of it as of yet, so it is more new. So if you want a more high-end phone-like crypto wallet, then this is definitely more affordable. Now, the last one we're going to go into, and is the one that you guys have actually seen me use before and talk about it, is the Tangem wallet. So there's actually two. So there's the Tangem wallet and there's the Tangem ring. So I actually have both. So I have the Tangem wallet and I have the Tangem ring. Okay, so the Tangem ring, let's go into the ring first. So the ring is going to be the more expensive alternative for the Tangem wallets, right? So it's basically literally a ring. So I'll show you the ring here. So it is basically just a ring that you can wear on your finger. I have big fingers, but I can wear on my ring finger because I'm married to crypto. And you can scan it on your phone. A pop-up will come up with the Tangem app, and then you can do everything you need to do. You put your pin, you're good to go. Now, this is what it looks like. The page looks really cool. Heat resistance, water resistant ring. It's very inconspicuous, right? So I would not wear this. But you put this in a house, no one's going to try to rob that ring. It doesn't look like it has value. You can wear it on your phone. You can have it on the go anytime if you want, if you're a bit of a psychopath. I find it very unique. I don't know what you guys think, but I find it to be very unique. So if we go in the order now part, if we can choose the size. So my size was a bit smaller than my liking. It's going to be $160. So it is going to be quite expensive. Now, if we go into the wallets, right? And so the wallet is literally, let me show you the wallet. The wallet is literally 3 cards. So you get 3 of these cards. that are basically your cold wallets, right? So here we go. If we look through it, it's going to be $55. So this one's going to be very affordable. And I find this to be really fucking cool. Okay. I find this to be really cool. There's 3 of them. I could put one in my wallet. I could put one in a deposit box in the Panama. I could put another buried in my garden. Okay. I find this to be very, very interesting, very inconspicuous. Nobody would bloody know what this is. Nobody would know. I didn't even know at the start. I was like, what the hell is this? The first time I saw it online. So this one is newer. There's a 25-year warranty, okay? But I mean, it's Swiss-based, okay? So Swiss-based meaning you're not gonna get scammed. And yeah, I find it to be very, very easy to use. You just tap on your NFC on your phone, you open it up, put your PIN. I find it very unique. Now, hope you guys like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Make sure to comment down below any hardware wallets you think I've missed that you guys find is better than the ones I mentioned. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.